reassembling now. I put the new purge bulb in, blew it off, and now reconnecting the air filter housing to the main body here. And you gotta sort of finagle this thing, let it go. This part I really struggle with, honestly, with getting the housings back on some of these tools, especially this one. Because if if you've never done it before, it's relatively easy to get them off, but not easy to get them on if you've never done it. So if you're joining now, I replaced the purge bulb on this with a new one. Well, it was an old one, but in good shape. This is the one that was on it, and it was broken, worn out. You see that? So now I'm just trying to put it back together, but I'm now struggling to do this, to get it to engage into the housing without breaking anything. And it's usually always just one thing you got to figure out why, and I think it's the throttle adjustment screw that I got to get around here. This piece comes off, which makes me wonder if that should go in first, like that, put it around, and then fit it over the guide posts. Yeah, that might work. Thank you for joining. Yeah, that's it. That was what I had to do. And then it seats right in. And then carburetor. I'm gonna give you a point of view here. The POV. 8mm nuts. And I don't know what foot-pounds of torque is on there, but they're not on tight. Just reach the end and a little 1/8 to 1/4 inch turn, and that's it. You got these hex cap screws that go in the bottom. There's 2. This is the Husqvarna 343 FR brush cutter. And it's an Allen key. I really should invest in the handle set, you know, the T sets. These looked like they had a thread lock on there. I'm going to put them back in, tightened. They were tight. I'm going to put them to the same degree of tightness, but not put a thread lock compound on there. Yesterday we did splitting wood. Scotty splitting outdoors. Today I'm fixing the brush cutter. Always something to fix. So this actually failed on me on Monday, was it? Or Tuesday? What's today? Today's Thursday. On Tuesday I was using it and the purge bulb actually cracked. When I went to start it up I was into it about an hour. And then I couldn't start it again, looked and saw that I had this problem here with it. It becomes an air leak in the system because of the hole, and gas was leaking out of it. All right, these were quite tight before. I'm gonna go about a 1/2 inch past. And then we should be good. There. And this is the air air cover, air filter cover. Got a little bit of dirt in there. We'll give it a quick blow. Let's reinstate the filter. This doesn't get very dirty because this part of the machine is actually kind of to the side and behind me when I'm using it, unlike a chainsaw, which is right down and into the dust and dirt and debris that's flying around. I've actually used a little cloth as a filter before when I didn't have one, and it worked fine. Well, that was pretty easy. That's it. That's done. I love it when it's easy. And with these two strokes, they can be excruciatingly painful to work on sometimes. But that's it. That's done. That's a 15-year-old purge bulb going into the trash. Here it goes. Done. Yeah, the crack prime button. And sometimes they're not that easy to replace on some machines. It's fairly easy on this old Husqvarna chainsaw. And it was fairly easy on this. I had to figure out. I hadn't done it before. It's 15 years. I don't know. Maybe I've got a couple hundred hours of use on this thing. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'm going to get to work. I'm going to go actually take this machine and finish what I was working on Tuesday, which was some road brushing on our access road. And I'm not going to be able to carry on the live stream because I don't get a signal. I'd like to set it up on, I could do a video, but yeah, nobody's that interested in it. Peace out, take care, and we'll see you on the next one.